Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the radio audience.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Radio Journeys, your weekly tour into radio of the 1930s. This is radio as it used to sound, restored. We're attempting to play radio of the 1930s and try to make it as close to what it originally sounded like as we possibly can. Now, those of you who have visited the Radio Journeys blog page in the last couple of days will probably have noticed a new feature. Radio Journeys, I'm proud to say, is now streaming. And before we go on to tonight's programs, I thought I'd give you a little information about that stream and how it works. You see, I was thinking last week, how could I present all the radio programs that are going to come up as we move on through the 1930s? It would really be impossible to present them all here on the podcast, although I wish I could. So I decided that what I would do is start up the stream and call it Radio Journeys Presents Your Daily OTR. And that's what it is, Your Daily OTR. It's all the 1930s programs in my collection, which is a pretty comprehensive collection, actually, that were originally broadcast on today's date. So today is May 14. That means that on the Radio Journey stream today, you'll be able to hear all of the programs of the 1930s that survive from the date of May 14. It's about 5 hours of programming. Yes, programs originally broadcast according to today's date, and presented in chronological order when possible. Now, there are some other streams on the Internet that are doing similar things to this, but most of them are focusing, of course, on the late 1940s and 50s, simply because that is the time when most of the programs are available from old-time radio. It's easiest to get shows from those years, but my collection has always focused on 1920s and 30s. It's a period in old-time radio that is relatively neglected. A lot of recordings out there are incomplete or have poor audio quality, but for better or for worse, we're trying to piece them back together here on Radio Journeys, and that's the project. So what you get every day on the Radio Journeys stream is a 5 to 7 hour block of continuous programming, repeated 3 or 4 times during each 24-hour period. And at the end of each cycle, there's a serials hour, 1 hour featuring 4 undated, syndicated serials from the 1930s, played in their original sequence. Now, to inaugurate this stream, I'm actually featuring 4 serials during that serials hour. Again, this comes at the end of the 5 or 6 hour cycle of old-time radio programming. We're featuring the 1936 production from Australia of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. We're also featuring Green Valley Line, an undated serial from 1934, quite well produced. Frontier Fighters, a show in the vein of The Cavalcade of America, but all about the settling of the Old West, from 1935, and The Air Adventures of Jimmy Allen from 1937, a juvenile serial. So those are the 4 serials being featured now and until we finish them all, or at least all the episodes, during the serials hour on the Radio Journeys stream. What else are we featuring? Well, it's very interesting, actually, because we're playing all the programs from a given date, but doing it chronologically. You'll actually be able to hear, say, for example, Lux Radio Theater or Jack Benny almost every day. But we are doing it chronologically, and that means all the programs that we have are presented in their original sequences. Just to give you an example of how you might hear Jack Benny every day, well, here's a guide. By the way, I'll be putting this guide online on the radio schedule page. On Sunday nights, you'd be able to hear Jack Benny in his original time slot, the shows of 1939. Jack was originally presented on Sunday nights at 7 o'clock in 1939, and that's when you'd be able to hear it. Now, because of the way calendars work and all, that also means that you'd be able to hear the 1938 shows of Jack Benny on Monday, the 1937 shows on Tuesday, 1936 on Wednesday, and on Thursday we actually have 2 years, 1934 and 1941. That was probably because of a shift in the day of the week that took place sometime between 1934 and 1936 for Jack Benny. And then, of course, on Friday nights, you'd be able to hear 1940. That leaves Saturday night. We'll probably have some episodes coming up on Saturday night for Jack Benny, perhaps from 1935. But in any case, you'll be able to hear a different year of Jack Benny each night through the stream. A lot of other shows are like this as well. Lux Radio Theater will be heard most nights in much the same way. All the shows, for example, from 1941 would be presented on Saturdays, and on, just like that. Also Cavalcade of America, Calling All Cars, Fibber, McGee, and Molly, these shows which had long runs and for which we have a lot of episodes running across the years of the 1930s. These shows would be presented every single night, a different year in sequence every night. Quite interesting, really, when you put this kind of schedule together. It's going to be a lot of fun to do this stream. I hope you'll listen. You can find it, actually, on our blog page at journeys.libsyn.com. That's journeys.libsyn.com. There you'll find a link to the stream, plus a link to the daily schedule, which I'll be updating every day as I update the stream. And it's only thanks to modern computer technology that we're able to sort our radio collections according to their exact year and date, and then arrange such playlists so easily. Well, let's get on to tonight's programming. We're going to present for you more of those serials from 1932, either love 'em or hate 'em. And what's it going to be? Well, first of all, The Misadventures of Cy and Elmer, A Dangerous Mystery Case, Part 20. And this is the last episode in the series, The Dangerous Mystery Case with Cy and Elmer. They're going to start another one next week. It's The Lost Baby and Dog, which is really just a 9-part serial, and that's when The Misadventures of Cy and Elmer ends, after Lost Baby and Dog, so we have a few more weeks of it here. We're also presenting The Family Doctor once again. I really love this one. This is episode 7. The episode is called Glass Houses. Then Omar the Wizard of Persia, episode 11, from May 4 of 1932. And Anna the Airlanes, episode number 14. Now, we haven't heard Anna the Airlanes in quite some time, so some of you may be wondering exactly what's going on with that series. Well, they're hunting down some smugglers, and the last we heard them, they were close to having an airplane crash on an island in the Caribbean. We'll find out tonight whether they make it out of that alive. Episode 14 of Anna the Airlanes to round out tonight's 4 1932 serials. So I hope you enjoy them, and I'll be back with you in an hour.
This is the Chicago Daily News Station, WMAQ.
The Misadventures of Cy and Elmer. For the final chapter of the Midnight Train Mystery. Cy and Elmer and the sheriff have rounded up the gang of Mexican desperados and exposed the trick of the ghost train. A phonograph with a record of a train running was found to be the source of the real-sounding train that terrorized a whole railroad division and aided in the kidnapping of 6 men. The sheriff is now ready to take his prisoners to town, and Cy has taken Pat, the Irish section boss, back to the railroad track to get Elmer, who was left to guard the phonograph. However, there is more trouble. Elmer is gone, and the phonograph gone with him. Cy tries to explain it to Pat as they stand on the high bank overlooking the section car.
Well, all I've got to say is there's something mighty funny about this whole business, lad. Mighty funny, if you ask me.
Yeah, but I tell you, Elmer was right here, Pat.
Well, I'm not saying he wasn't, am I, Silas?
But where do you suppose he is now?
Well, how should I know? Now, wait a minute. You're supposed to be the detective, not me.
I bet something awful has happened to Elmer.
Well, now, what could happen to him in broad daylight, sitting out here in the sunshine by himself?
But it wasn't broad daylight when we left him out here. It was dark as pitch, and he's been out here for hours.
Well, he ain't here now. That's one sure thing.
Of course he ain't here, and we got to find him.
Well, come on. Let's start finding him then.
No, I know Elmer is in some kind of terrible trouble.
Oh, your partner had a gun, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a gun and a flashlight. But maybe somebody sneaked up on him from behind.
Now, wait a bit. You boys are the funniest detectives ever I seen in my born days.
Yeah.
You're afraid to go through the woods in the daytime, and your partner sits down in the middle of a big piece of open ground with a gun, a flashlight, and a phonograph. And now he's gone, and all his toys are gone with him.
You better not make fun of me and Elmer, Pat. If it hadn't been for us, you fellas never would have been found.
That's what puzzles me. How you boys ever got this far from home without something happening to you, let alone rescuing me?
You can talk all you want to, but when we find Elmer, if we ever do, I bet something terrible's happened to him.
Oh, nothing's terrible happened to him, Si. Wait a minute. Is that the telegraph pole over there with the big box you were talking about?
Yeah, that's the only telegraph pole around here, ain't it?
Well, let's have a look at it. I wouldn't wonder if that train phonograph didn't run back up into that box and carry your partner right along with it.
Now you quit joking, Pat, and help me find Elmer. I reckon I better go back and tell the sheriff he's lost.
Well, now, wait a minute. That sheriff has got enough to worry about with that finding lost detectives. We'd do better be finding Elmer ourselves.
I don't see what could have happened to him.
Well, most likely he went back under one of them shady trees in the woods and is having a nap for himself.
No. Elmer wouldn't do that.
Well, why not?
Say, Pat.
What's the matter?
That's funny.
Well, I'm glad something's funny to you. What is it?
Why didn't Elmer come up to the ranch house and find the rest of us as soon as it was daylight?
Why, wasn't he told to stay and watch that phonograph?
Yeah, he was that, all right. But it would have been all right for him to carry it up to the house as soon as daylight come.
Well, if you're so worried about him, why didn't you come looking for him long before this?
I wanted to come all the time, but the sheriff kept me so busy watching Manuel and looking for you fellas, I never had no chance till now.
Well, all right. Quit your worrying and let's find him. Come on.
Come on? To where?
Well, the only place he could have gone would be down the track. Wait a minute. That gives me an idea. Does this partner of yours like to eat?
Yeah, Elmer's a right smart eater, both spoon and chewing victuals. Yeah, but what's that got to do with it?
Well, I see a little smoke coming out of the section car. And that means them boys is getting their breakfast. Your partner is most likely in there eating with him.
Well, if Elmer Peabody has run off from me and got himself some breakfast, I'll never forgive him.
Run off from you? Didn't you run off from him and leave him sitting out there 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Then he has run off from you, and I don't blame him a bit, I don't.
You don't?
No, I've been ready for breakfast some time myself.
Why didn't we get nothing to eat at that rancho house?
Well, I'll tell you, the cook was so mad at the sheriff for arresting his boss that he chased us all out of the kitchen with a cleaver, he did.
Yeah, but after he was arrested as a accessory...
A what?
Accessory.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't know. That's what the sheriff called him. The sheriff ought to made him do the cooking.
Sheriff told him to, but that boy was smart. He said if he was under arrest, the county could feed him.
Well, I know, Pat. All this ain't to finding poor
Well, if you'll come along, Si, and do as I tell you, I'll bet you we won't be long in finding him now.
What are we going to do if he ain't in the car with them Mexican fellers?
Now, wait a minute. One thing at a time, lad, please. I never seen anybody in my born days that could hang as much crepe in 5 minutes as you can. I never did.
Do you reckon it'll be all right for us to just walk right straight up to that section car?
Well, and what could be the matter with that now?
Well, because there's most likely some terrible danger some kind in there.
Oh, terrible danger, me eye.
Yeah?
Listen, Si, the Mexican lads never hurt nobody, they didn't.
No?
Oh, they get funny ideas sometimes, and this train had them scared to death, it did, but they're a grand bunch of lads, I'm telling you. It's Pat O'Houlihan himself that tells you so.
Well, come on then, and hurry up.
Well, wait a bit. Wait, steady, lad, and watch where you're going. Would you walk right off that bank?
I'm so worried about Elmer, I kind of forgot the bank.
Well, walk around this way and down the path, or Elmer be looking after you, he will.
Hey, Pat.
What?
Hey, Pat.
What?
Pat.
Well, what's the matter now?
I heard something.
Well, what was it then?
Well, I ain't right sure, but it sounded like, Pat. Look.
Well, if that ain't a sight now.
What do you reckon is making all them Mexican fellers run out to that car?
You can search me. But if them boys ain't breaking records, and I never seen running done it all, they didn't.
No, sir. They just come out to that car and run up the track without a sound. Looked to me like they was kind of scared or something.
Well, they didn't look any too happy, and that's a fact. Maybe we better go down there and see what it's all about, huh?
Maybe there's trouble of some kind in that car, Pat.
There may be trouble in that car, but there's no Mexicans left in it. Look up the track. Look.
Yeah?
The bottoms of their feet.
Let's get to the car quick, Pat. Maybe Elmer's hurt bad.
Well, it does look sort of queer like now. Well, come on, we'll go down there.
Yeah.
Look out for this, Pat, say. Look out now. Now, don't fall, lad. Don't fall.
Well, I don't hear any noise coming out of the car.
Well, go easy a minute. Go easy now, and we'll have a look inside that car. Step light on them cinders, will you?
Pat, it don't seem right for that car to be so quiet like. Elmer must have been hurt by them fellas, and they run off and left him.
Not on your life. I'm telling you, them boys never hurt nobody.
Will we just go right in the door of the car?
Well, it's a cinch. I ain't going through no window. Wait a bit, say. Wait. I heard something.
Huh? What did you hear?
Well, hush up a bit, will you, and I'll tell you.
There's that train again, Pat. The train, and it's getting louder.
Great Scott, lad. Quick, over here by the car. Quick, jump over these steps. Quick, will you? Get off the track, will you? Quick. Well, my goodness. If that ain't the funniest sight I've seen since I was a kid.
Elmer Peabody, what are you doing in that car?
So there you are. And what might you be laughing at, if you please?
Well, I know what he's laughing at, and it was kind of funny.
Never seen nothing funnier than all my put together.
Now, wait a minute. You shouldn't laugh at Pat, Elmer. He don't know the joke.
No, and that I don't. The last time I heard that, I was roped and carried off to that ranch house I was.
Yeah, Pat don't know all about that phonograph yet, Elmer.
Well, look, come on in here, Pat, and I'll show it to you. Say, wait a minute, have you had any breakfast yet?
No, we ain't.
I said you'd be down here getting breakfast. I knew it all the time. But your partner here was all for believing he was killed entirely.
Yeah, I was kind of worried like, Elmer.
Say, now, wait a minute, Pat. Don't mind Si. My goodness, after you known him as long as I have, say, he's always worried.
Well, I mostly got something to worry about, too.
Yes, in your own mind he have. It's one thing I tell you all the time. Never seen anything like it. Well, I was getting the boys to make me some coffee here, but, well, they left kind of sudden like.
Yeah, we seen them a-going, didn't we, Pat?
Well, we didn't see them for long. I never seen them boys move so fast in the 3 months they've been a-working for me. What run them out of here so quick?
I thought they'd killed you, Elmer, and was running away.
Killed me? Say, no danger there. Just sit now while I see if I can get this coffee hot, and I'll tell you all about it. Ouch, Dad, blame it. Son, oh, goodness sake, that handle's hot.
What was the matter with them Mexican fellas, Elmer?
We'll tell you all about it, Si. Now, first of all, they come in here and got friends with the boys. And, say, you know, they was right nice as soon as they knowed I was a friend. Yes, sir. And if there wouldn't be no more of this midnight train thing to bother them, well, while they was fixing the breakfast, I showed them this phonograph. And they thought it was right cute last started that train making it going. Right then they left in a big hurry, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you shouldn't ought to scare them like that, Elmer.
So the train's on the phonograph record, huh? well, that's a good one, all right. Come on, let's hear the thing run, will you? Come on.
Go on, Elmer. Run the train record thing for Pat.
Well, all right now. Well, if you don't jump out the window.
Now, it takes a dadgum long to get the thing started, Elmer.
Wait a minute, will you? Get it all set here. My goodness.
But don't break the record, Elmer.
Well, I ain't going to break if you leave me alone.
Yeah, be a little steady now.
Yeah, all right, I'll fix it.
There she goes, Pat.
Well, sakes alive, if that ain't the cutest thing ever I heard. Don't that sound natural? Now listen to it. Getting away just like a regular train, and she's rolling faster all the time. See it?
It gets louder, too.
Say, come on, boys. Come on, all aboard. Better get on quick. Here we go. Remember, Si, we wanted to ride on a private train. Well, this is it. All aboard. All aboard a Snoop Sneak Detective Agency special. All aboard for Pumpkinville.
And so ends the mystery of the midnight train and the kidnapped section crew, with the correspondence school detectives winning another case. Your announcer will tell you when you may hear another episode of Si and Elmer over this station.
This is the Chicago Daily News Station, WMAQ.
Hello there. This is the family doctor.
That isn't it. I wish another patient. Well, I wasn't expecting anybody. Well, hello, Jess Rankin. Come on in.
Hello, Doc. Thanks. Well, you've got quite a cold, haven't you, Doc?
Yes, I caught it traipsing up to Griff Miller's place in the rain last week.
Well, that's too bad. Can I sit down?
Take that big chair.
Yeah, feels good to sit down.
Been walking quite a distance?
Yep, quite a distance. All in one spot.
What do you mean?
Doc, give me something to settle my stomach, will you?
Settle your... Well, what have you been doing to get it upset? What you been eating?
That's the trouble. I haven't eaten a thing for 2 days.
Yeah, let me see your tongue. Well, that's all right. Let me try your pulse.
Oh, it ain't that, Doc. It's something a lot worse than all that.
Let me see now. Yeah. Good medical man, you know. Always wants to get to the cause in order to effect a cure. Yes?
Yes, I know. I don't know why it is, Doc, but people in Cedarton always seem to run to you, no matter what their trouble is. And if it ain't a physical ailment, they try to make out it is, just to get to see you and tell you their trouble.
Now.
That's my case, too, right now. I ain't sick. Not really sick, I mean. It's something a lot worse than that. I've got to talk to somebody. And I guess it'll have to be you, Doc.
All right, Jess, go right ahead. What's on your mind?
Doc Adams, how long have you known me?
Oh, about 10 years, I guess. Ever since you bought out Obadiah Hibbs' widow and took over the hardware store.
Yeah. Have you ever known me to do a dishonest thing in all the years you've known me?
No, of course I haven't.
You've never questioned that I was a good, honest, upright citizen? A credit to Cedarton, have you?
No, Jess, never have. I've taken it at your face value. That's the way everybody in Cedarton likes to look at people.
Not quite everybody, Doc.
What do you mean, Jess?
There's one man who hasn't taken me at face value. He probably wouldn't take you nor anybody else in town at face value if he could get anything on him.
What are you driving at?
I mean Amos Day, the very honorable editor of the Cedarton Post-Bugle.
Amos Day? What's he done?
Doc, I'm going to tell you something that nobody else in Cedarton knows, except Amos Day.
Are you sure you want to, Jess?
I've got to. I've got to talk to somebody. Get it off my chest. Or else I might do something I don't want to do.
Jess. Well, this sounds serious.
Serious? You'll think so after I tell you. Doc, I used to be a crook.
What? Oh.
That's right, Doc. I was a crook once, a bad egg. I got started wrong when I was a kid. Got in with a rotten crowd, and finally, well, I ended up in the pen. You wouldn't think it to see my fine, big, successful hardware store. You wouldn't think it to look at Jess Rankin, one of the town's leading merchants today. But I served a 3-year term in a state penitentiary. I won't say which one because that don't matter. But, well, after I got out, the old gang had split up and I happened to go straight. It wasn't easy at first, but after I'd worked for a while, made an honest living for 4 or 5 years, it was easier. A lot easier than the old life.
Sure.
I met Sylvia. We got married, came here to Cedarton. I'd saved my money and was able to make a deal on the hardware store. Well, about 2 years ago, Amos Day came around to the store. He waited till there wasn't any customers there, and then he told me. He told me he'd found out about me, that I'd better watch my step.
Oh, but I don't think Amos would do anything to hurt you, Jess.
Oh, wouldn't he? Well, he's threatening to publish the whole rotten story in his sheet.
Is that so? Well, why?
Oh, it seems so small. It seems like something that we could get straightened out pretty easy if he'd only talk it over. But he won't. He won't even see me.
Well, what is it?
Oh, well, a fellow came around last week and told me I was foolish to pay the high rates in the Post-Bugle for advertising. He sold me a job of printing to be done over at Dunlap. For some of those handbills most of the city stores are using now, and he even agreed to organize the boys to deliver them. Well, I agreed to try it for 1 week. And when I didn't put any advertising in Amos Day's paper, when he saw my handbills, well, that's what made him sore. And now he says he's going to ruin me, going to run me out of town. And, Doc, he'll do it, too. Sure as you're sitting there.
Oh, well, Jess, maybe he won't. Maybe he'll get over this thing. Maybe, well, you know how Amos Day is. He's got a pretty hot temper, but he gradually gets over it.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, Doc, thanks for letting me talk about it. It helped a lot to get it out of my system. Did you say you could give me something to sort of quiet my nerves?
Oh, sure, Jess. Let's see. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Why don't you drop in about an hour? I'll have Pete May send it up here. You would have to have a prescription for it to get it yourself.
Thanks, Doc. You're awful white. I'll drop back in an hour. In the meantime, I'll probably be taking quite a walk out in the country.
Well. Oh, hello, Alice. Connect me up with Pete May's drugstore, will you? Thanks. Hello, Pete. Dr. Adams. Oh, pretty good, thanks, Pete. Got a little cold. Say, send me up a tube of Airlanes, 5 grains, will you? Yeah. Have Johnny bring it up right away. Oh, it's for a patient out in the country. Yeah, thanks, Pete. Oh, Alice, connect me up with the Post-Bugle office now, will you? Yeah, thanks. Oh, hello, Amos. Grant Adams calling. Say, you haven't been around to collect for my professional card in your paper for, about a month. Oh, anytime. Well, why don't you drop around here in about half an hour? Yeah, I'll have a check waiting for you. All right. And goodbye, Amos. haven't seen you for a long time. How do you expect to show a profit when you don't collect from your customers, eh?
I'm doing all right, thanks.
Yes. Yes, I guess so. Say, how are your subscriptions, Amos? Circulation of the Post-Bugle staying up to normal?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
Oh, well, I just thought I might drop out for a while. I haven't seen anything very exciting in your paper, and I thought...
Anything exciting? Well, you needn't to worry about that, Grant Adams. I've got something exciting enough in the next issue, all right. Yes, sir. I've got a story this time that'll blast this town wide open.
What's that?
You can read it in the paper.
Oh, yes, I suppose I can. But maybe I won't put my card in anyway. It wouldn't be dangerous for me not to advertise in your paper, would it?
What do you mean? Has Just Rankin been up here?
Yes, he has, Amos. Fact is, I think he's in the reception room right now. Here, come on in.
Why are you meddling old...
Hello, Amos.
It won't do you no good to talk to me, Rankin. I won't have anything to do with a crook.
Crook? It's a pretty harsh word, Amos.
Harsh or no, that's what he is, a crook. And there's no place in Cedarton for the likes of him. Why, this man that we thought was such a model citizen, he's an ex-convict. He served a term in the penitentiary.
Yes, I know. So Jess told me. Are you aiming to publish that in the Post-Bugle, Amos?
I certainly am. The sooner Cedarton gets rid of him, the better for the town and all its citizens who are trying to lead honest, upright lives.
Amos, you'd better read up on your libel laws.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean that if you print that in your paper, Jess Rankin here could sue you for a pretty penny for libel.
What? Rubbish. My paper prints the truth, and that is the truth.
That doesn't make any difference, Amos. Even though it might be true, if Jess can prove that you've damaged his character, his business, and his home, which you will do if you print that story, he can sue you for a lot of money.
Huh?
Why, he could put you out of business.
What? Well, if that's the case, So, Grant Adams, you're protecting a crook, are you?
Oh, no, Amos Day. I'm protecting a man who made a mistake once and who's led a good, sound, honest life ever since he's learned his lesson.
Well, so that's it, is it? Very well. I shan't print the story. But
good.
Mark my words, Grant Adams, you're making a mistake. You'll live to regret this. I might get myself into a lot of trouble if I did print it. But, well, you'll live to regret this day.
Amos.
Well?
Didn't you forget something?
What do you mean? Oh, give me that check. Such a town. An honest, upright editor's trying to do good.
I wonder if he could be comfortable in a glass house.
Thanks, Doc.
Huh? Oh, that's all right, Jess. Here are some pills for you. Take 'em dissolved in a little milk twice a day.
I don't think I'll need 'em now. Thanks, Doc.
No, maybe you won't need 'em.
Say, Doc, is that the truth?
What?
That I could have sued Amos Dave for libel if he'd have printed that story?
Oh, gosh, stuff righty, Jess. I don't know.
This is the family doctor. I'll be in to see you again right soon. Goodbye.
This is the Chicago Daily News Station, WMAQ.
Out of the glamorous, mystic east, out of the desert's burning sand, the voice of ancient Persia speaks to the heart of him who understands. To the crunch of the camel's padded feet, meet the purple glow of starlit skies. Four travelers in life's caravan meet, in their quest for earthly paradise. A sign on the mystic scroll of fate, the moving finger writes in gold. Do you hear the call of Omar? Wait, kismet is written, let the tale be told. Omar, the Wizard of Persia. Henry Mason and his family leave for the Orient at the suggestion of Omar, the Wizard of Persia. The Masons own an emerald to which is attached a curse. The Masons cannot remove the curse until they restore the emerald to its original owner. Mysterious things take place. Several attempts are made by unknown persons to steal a mystic scroll which Omar has given to Henry Mason. The scroll contains directions to read the meaning of mystic bells with which message to the Americans. Our present episode opens in Zaidi's compartment just as Jerry is attacked by a poisonous snake.
Jerry, my boy, are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
I thought you were a goner, sure, Jerry. That's the most poisonous reptile known to thee.
It was a narrow escape.
Second, I thought I'd been too late.
There are only two things that saved me, Mr. Mason. I owe my life to your quickness of mind and this mirror.
What's the mirror got to do with it, Jerry?
Well, you see, this thing struck at my reflection in the mirror.
Pretty lucky for us, having that full-length mirror there. Well, I guess you and I owe a personal vote of thanks to the man who invented mirrors, Jerry.
Yes, sir. But that's only part of it. If you hadn't been so quick with your revolver. But say, Mr. Mason, the train is coming to a stop. And that woman,
Heidi,
she's gone. She took advantage of this excitement to make her getaway.
Well, let her go, Jerry. Tomorrow we'll be on board the ship. And I only hope we've shaken this woman and her companion for good. Just a little bit more of this sort of thing might be...
Mother, look. Doesn't it make you feel sort of sad and sentimental to see the New York skyline fading away like that?
Makes me feel very unsafe. As if we were leaving America forever.
Why, Mother, if you keep on imagining things, you'll drive us all mad. There's nothing to be afraid of. Harry and Dad are perfectly capable of taking care of us.
If it were only definite, Cynthia. But this awful feeling of something sinister, something inhuman.
Oh, Mother, you're all nerves. You're just making a wreck of yourself. You've got to stop worrying. What you need is a little distraction.
No, Cynthia. All I want to do is to go to my stateroom and rest.
Yes, and imagine all sorts of horrible things. No, we'll go to your stateroom, but when we get there, you're going to put on your prettiest dress And to get Dad and Jerry and
Father and Gerald. Where are they?
Mother, stop it this instant. Jerry and Dad can't step out of sight for a second, but you're scared silly. Something has happened to them.
But Cynthia, where are they?
Oh, they've just gone down to see if our luggage is all right.
Oh.
Come on, Mother. Let's go down and dress for dinner. It's almost time.
All right. Though I don't feel very much like eating.
I hope they put us at the captain's table. All the most interesting people will be there. Father said he thought he should arrange it.
Cynthia, did you notice that man staring at you all through dinner?
Now, Mother.
Don't deny it, Cynthia. I saw that you were nervous, too. I'm going to speak to your father about it.
Mother, you're not going to start that again.
Now, what's the matter now?
Oh, it's Mother again in Nazareth. Dad, can't you do something with her?
Now, Martha, you mustn't let your nerves get the best of you like this. Come, dear. Here's the card room. Let's go in and see if we can't get up a foursome for bridge.
Oh, bridge, Henry.
I suppose you and Jerry want to dance, eh, Cynthia?
Why, that's what I call an idea, Dad. Come on, Jerry, let's. I want you to show me that new rumba. See you later, Mother, dear.
All right, dear. Now, you'll be careful, won't you?
Oh, dear. Now, Martha, before we start this bridge game, I want to tell you that in contract you never understand, bid on anything less than...
different. Henry, somehow I feel as if...
Oh, listen to that orchestra. Doesn't it sound divine?
I don't believe I care to dance, Cynthia.
What? Why, Jerry.
You know I'm not a very good dancer anyway. You'll probably have a lot better time dancing with somebody else.
Why, Jerry, you're a wonderful dancer. What on earth? Jerry Martin, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, but you seem a little bored with my society tonight.
Bored? Jerry Martin, I haven't the remotest idea what you're talking about.
You didn't seem to have much time for me at the dinner table.
Didn't know how... That time? Oh, Jerry, I was talking to...
Yes, I noticed that.
Oh, so that's it. Well, I don't care. I think Harvey's a very interesting man.
Yes, I noticed that, too.
Jerry, you're behaving like a perfect idiot. If I can't talk to a good-looking man without...
Oh, you think he's good-looking, do you?
Yes, I think he's good-looking. I think he's very interesting.
Well, I think he looks like a weasel.
Jerry, why must you be so childish?
Oh, I'm childish, am I? A minute ago I was an idiot, and now I'm childish.
Oh, I don't know what's happening to everybody. First Mother gets the creeps, and now
well,
you...
what I want to know is this. Are you engaged to me, or aren't you?
Of course I'm engaged to you. But if you think I'm going to let you tell me just who I'm going to talk to every minute...
Why did you tell him you'd see him in the dance salon? I heard you. I heard you tell him that. Don't deny it.
Why should I deny it? And why shouldn't I see him there? I thought you'd be with me, of course.
Yes, and then you fixed it up with your father to suggest dancing, didn't you?
Jerry Martin, are you absolutely insane? I did nothing of the sort.
Well, what I want to know is, are you engaged to me or aren't you?
If you ask me that again, I'll scream.
Well, anyway, how do you know who this fellow is? Maybe he's rushing you because he's got something to do with that emerald.
Oh, I see. You don't think he would ever be interested in me for myself?
Well, it looks funny to me. Why should he take this sudden interest in you? He just met you tonight and...
Jerry Martin, you're the most insulting... It's just possible that Mr. Harvey finds me attractive.
All I want to know, Cynthia, is are you engaged?
Stop it! No. If you're going to be like this, no, I'm not engaged to you. Here, take your old ring. Since you're so anxious to get rid of me, I will meet Mr. Harvey and I will dance with him, and probably I shall have a better time. Good night.
Oh, Cynthia. Oh, hang it all anyway. my strength in spades. I don't see why you have
Let's
to...
not talk about it, Henry. I know I played a stupid game of bridge tonight.
Tonight?
I'm just not feeling right.
Well, you'll feel better after a good night's rest, Martha. You're tired. Incidentally, so am I. I believe I'll turn it in.
Oh, no. Don't go, Henry. I'm afraid to stay here in my stateroom alone. Wait until Cynthia gets here.
But, Martha, Jerry and I have the stateroom right next door. If you want anything, all you have to do is rap on the wall.
I don't care, Henry. I'm nervous. I feel as if something terrible's going to happen. You can wait here just as well as not for a few minutes until Cynthia gets here.
Well, all right, dear, if you want me to. But there's really nothing to be nervous about.
Henry, there's a great deal to be nervous about, and you know it. Oh, how I wish you'd never seen that emerald.
Now, Martha, there's no use getting all excited about this thing. We've got to face it and try to make the best of it.
Oh, I know, Henry, but I do wish that all... Why, what's the matter, Henry?
Hush, Martha. Quiet. It's the bell.
Why, I don't hear anything.
It's a message, Martha. A message from Omar.
Oh, my heavens, Henry. I can't stand it. What is it? Tell me, what is it?
2, 1, 4. Yes. 2, 1, 4. That means the black wings of death, their shadow cast.
Oh, Henry. Henry, what do those words mean?
I don't understand. Shh, Martha, there's someone coming. Say nothing to Cynthia of this.
Oh, no.
Oh, thank you for bringing me to my station, Mr. Harvey. Good night.
Good night. It's Cynthia. Not a word.
Oh, hello, Mother. Hello, Dad. How was the bridge game?
Cynthia, who was that you were with?
That? Oh, that was Mr. Harvey. You know him. He was at our table in the dining room.
Why, Cynthia, what are you talking about? Where's Gerald?
Jerry? Oh, he's around, I guess.
What do you mean, Cynthia? Why, I thought you and Jerry were going to dance.
We were. But it just didn't happen that way. I danced with Mr. Harvey instead.
Cynthia, you and Jerry have quarreled again.
Quarrel is hardly the word to describe it, Mother. Jerry and I are through.
Why, Cynthia, don't be silly.
I'm not being silly. I tell you, I never want to see Gerald Martin again as long as I live.
Cynthia, where is Jerry?
I don't know. What's more, I don't care.
Henry, what do you suppose that is? It sounded like a shot.
Wait, Martha. You, Cynthia, stay here with your mother. I'll see what it is.
I knew it. I knew something dreadful was going to happen. All day long I've had a feeling.
Try not to get excited, Mother. It may be only...
Henry, what is it? What happened?
Daddy, why do you look like that? What's happened?
Well, it's nothing, Martha. Just a row between a couple of the deckhands.
Henry, that's not the truth. Something has happened. Tell me, what is it?
Oh, I know. I know what it is. It's Jerry.
Cynthia, my little girl.
It's Jerry. He's dead. And it's all my fault. Oh, Jerry. Jerry. Jerry.
The fatal shot. Don't fail to hear the next episode in this thrilling story.
This is the Chicago Daily News Station, WMAQ.
valley and mountain, river and plain, through wind and storm, rides Anne of the Airlanes.
Jack Baker and the two diamond smugglers, Vic and Joe, have landed on the island of Trinidad just off the coast of Venezuela, South America, to investigate what they believed might be a fire in the baggage compartment of the transport ship. To their amazement, they find our heroine, Ann Burton, stowed away in the ship, and what they thought to be smoke was only face powder from her compact, which had fallen. Vic decides to send Ann back to Springfield by tramp steamer, so she will be out of communication with her friends for as long as possible. But just as they are about to start the motors, it is noticed that the huge transport has settled down in some sort of black, sticky substance and seems to be in danger of being engulfed. Is this some sort of a trap set for the natives, or has the plane settled in a bed of quicksand? The tropical moon shines with almost the brilliance of day, so we'll have no trouble finding the answer.
I can't make head or tail of what those guys are saying. Can you make it out, Baker?
No, I'm sorry, Morgan. I know a smattering of Spanish and a bit of Indian, but their language doesn't seem to be either.
Well, Joe didn't seem to have any trouble telling them to bring mules. Evidently, he knows how to talk to them. See, he's having them hitch onto the tail right now.
Yeah, and the boys seem to understand what he's talking about. Hey, Joe, come here.
What do you want, Big? Okay, make it short, because this ship's settling pretty fast.
Hey, what kind of lingo was that you're talking to those natives? Indian?
Yeah, it's Indian. I just happen to know a little of it. I gotta get over there and get them pulling this thing out.
Go ahead, Joe. We can talk about languages later.
Well, I've heard a little Indian language and quite a few dialects at that, but I'm sure that I never heard anything like that.
Sounds like a lot of hissing.
Say, that's it. I've got it now. That is Indian, all right, but not the kind of Indian that we know about.
You mean it's some sort of Aztec dialect, Jack?
No, Ann, it's East Indian. You know, from India.
Say, Baker, what do you think we are? This is South America. That is nearly. You mean West Indian, don't you?
No, Morgan, I mean just what I said. East Indian. There's no other language in the world that sounds like that of India. It's distinguished by that hissing sound, as you call it.
But I don't understand, Jack. How did the East Indians get over here? Is it a settlement or something?
Well, you see, this island of Trinidad belongs to Great Britain.
Yes.
And the East Indians were brought over here to work. Say, that explains why we're stuck here. Why didn't I think of that before?
Hey, what are you doing, Baker? Trying to talk in riddles?
No, I mean that stuff that the ship's settling in. We sure are lucky that I didn't happen to hit it out there in the middle. And in this moonlight, it sure would have been possible.
Jack, if you don't mind explaining, we'd like to get in on the secret, too.
Sure, Ann. There's no secret about it at all. This is the famous asphalt lake of the Trinidads. It's sometimes known as the Lake of Pitch.
Asphalt? You don't mean the stuff that they pave streets with, do you?
That's it exactly. This lake here is 3 miles around and roughly about a mile across. And we just happened, by a stroke of luck, to land on the edge, so that our landing gear just struck it.
Oh, then that's what stopped the ship like it had hit a wall. I thought that we'd hit a mountain the way those boxes and crates in that baggage compartment came tumbling around me.
It's sure funny the wheels didn't go right down when we stopped.
No, it's fairly hard underneath, right around the edges here. But out there in the middle, it's always bubbling up. Shipping this stuff out of here is quite an industry.
Then where are the people that work here? All we saw were those natives, if that's what they are.
Now, this is probably just one of the little settlements of workers. I think those dark buildings way over there are part of the works, which means that the highway is on the other side of the lake from us. Oh, but it looks like Joe's got the boys all lined up and is about ready to pull. About ready, Joe?
Yeah, we got 12 mules hitched on, and that ought to be able to pull anything. Give me a hand over here sort of steering this tail, will you, Vic?
I guess so. Come on, Baker. Let's see if we can get this thing out.
Maybe Jack better get into the cabin and watch the controls, just to see that we don't strain anything back here.
That's a good idea. And you better get in there with him, beautiful. It'll keep you from getting any ideas about wandering off and maybe trying to find your way into that village or town, whatever it is.
Okay, Morgan, I'll watch the controls. And be ready to stop those drivers if I shout. We can't afford to be grounded here. Come on, Ann.
All right.
Now I'll open this shield a bit so they can hear me back there. Okay, Joe, take it easy. That pitch is mighty sticky.
Do you think they'll be able to make it, Jack?
I think so, Ann. Once they get it sort of broken loose, those mules won't have much trouble pulling us out. There. Oh, no. Didn't make it that time.
Jack, this would be a good time to see if you can contact headquarters. Vic and Joe won't be able to hear anything out there with those native boys shouting and all that racket.
Say, that's an idea. Let's see. What was that frequency?
I think it was...
Oh, I got it. Here on this handkerchief you gave me back in the
yes,
Everglades.
I remember.
Oh. And there. And that's it. Now you watch out there to see that they don't open that cabin door, and I'll call.
They're both back there at the tail.
Okay. Baker, calling D12. Baker, calling D12.
D12, answering Baker. Where are you, Baker?
On island of Trinidad near Venezuela.
Was fire in compartment serious, Baker?
No fire in compartment, D12.
Did you know Ann Burton is in baggage compartment, Baker?
Found her on landing. Morgan plans her to take her to St. Roque and send her back by tramp steamer to delay communication.
Where are Morgan and Tolliver now? Close to you?
We're stuck in Asphalt Lake. They're both helping natives pull us out, but I don't think we'll be damaged.
Fine. How is transport holding out?
Working like a clock. Everything shipshape so far.
We have added your co-pilot Peterson and hostess Kay Thompson to our operatives. Also a new member who is familiar with territory near diamond mines, equipping their ship with new radio. Their call is D46. D46. Get that?
Their call is D46.
And your call will be D31.
D31.
Right. Keep headphones on and switch to this frequency whenever you can do it safely.
Oh, we're moving. We'll be out in a minute. We'll have to sign off.
Okay, D31. We'll be on duty 24 hours a day. Call when you can and advise of progress. That's all.
Okay, D12.
Pete and Kay, they're going to help us. But I wonder who the new member is.
Probably some Secret Service man that's been on this case for some time. We seem to be moving slowly but surely. Hope they don't strain the tailpiece.
We're clear, Jack. We seem to be on solid ground.
Well, that makes everything all right, all the way around. We're all right, and that message from headquarters tells me that Kay and Pete and Bobby and your Aunt Hattie, they all seem to have arrived safely.
Poor Aunt Hattie. I'll bet she's worried.
Shh. Must be Vic.
Everything okay, Baker?
Controls seem to be all right, Morgan, but we'll have to have a look around. Can't tell what might be wrong with the tail assembly or the landing gear. I'll have a look. Come on, Aunt. Jump.
Right. Thanks, Jack. Where's Joe?
He went back with those mule drivers. Seems like you have to pay the head man, whoever that is.
Hand me your flashlight, will you, Morgan? Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the tail assembly. That landing gear, I don't like the looks of that.
Ooh, it's all covered with that sticky black stuff. Do you think those wheels will turn, Jack?
I think we better take off. That stuff will come off that gear when the wind hits it.
It might at that. We'll leave the gear down for a while.
But where are you going to take off? You can't take a chance on crossing that pitch again.
I'll say we're not. But that clearing right down there that way, that looks all right. There's not a breath of air stirring, so wind direction doesn't make any difference.
Well, I suppose I'll have to go and bring Joe back again. Time means nothing to him when he gets to talking. Say, that reminds me. Just where did Joey Tolliver learn to talk to those guys, huh? You say they're East Indians? He's never been farther east than New York.
It might be that he picked it up from some friend or something like that.
Yeah, maybe, but there's something fishy about that. He's too dumb to learn a language that well. Like he did tonight. If he just picked it up someplace, I'd know what it was all about.
Well, you might ask him. Here he comes.
I'll say I will. Well, Joey, I suppose that you handed out all the expense money to that native, huh? For pulling us out, huh?
I did pay more than I thought I'd have to. He wanted $1, but I finally made him take 75 cents.
75 cents? And all those mules?
Yeah. Well, everything okay?
Everything, except this. Joe, I just want to know one thing. Where did you happen to pick up that language to talk to those guys, huh?
Huh? Oh, well, oh, yeah. I used to work for a fellow in New York that did quite a bit of export business with India. And I just sort of picked it up, that's all. Why?
I was just wondering. Well, let's start climbing in.
You sure that stuff on the wheels won't make any difference?
I don't think so, Joe. Climb in, Ed.
It seems funny to me that we didn't have a swarm of those natives around here by this time.
Gee, Vic, these fellas here see ships like this land all the time. They just thought it was another passenger plane. But they were sure scared when I told them we was mired down in that asphalt bed. But they say that pitch preserves everything well.
All right, cut out the gloomy chatter and close that door.
I was just telling you what they told me.
I'll turn her a little, then we'll nose right down that clearing.
We're lucky there's a full moon, or we would have never been able to take off at night.
If it hadn't been for that full moon, we might have landed right in the middle of that lake. The moon on that pool of water was about all that kept me away from there. Okay, here we go.
Better keep that radio on, Baker. I might be hearing from headquarters. We haven't told them about that smoke yet.
We'll wait until we get a little altitude. Then you can talk to them yourself, Morgan. Let's see, we head almost straight southeast. Is that right?
That's what the chart shows. You'll have to come out right here, you see?
I thought there was a radio beam all the way down there.
Yeah, that's right. Where is it, Baker?
We're completely off of it. Lost it in making that forced landing. We ought to pick it up shortly. Is that field of yours right on Cape St. Roque?
No, it's a little to the north. Lies between the mountains and the coast. But the beam will take you right in, so you don't have to worry about that.
TS, calling VM. TS, calling VM.
Okay, TS. This is VM. Go ahead.
Everything okay, VM?
All okay. Fire was false alarm. Landed on Trinidad, but we're up again. Headed for the Cape. Ann Burton was stowed away in the luggage compartment.
Suspected that when she failed to arrive in Springfield with rest of party. Under no circumstances permit her to communicate with friends here.
I'll send her back on a tramp steamer without a radio. That'll take a month at least.
Good, Morgan. But here's something that's not so good. Party known as Zeb, seen in Springfield in company with Radio Inspector Morrison. Unable to trace whereabouts, will keep you informed. That's all.
Did you hear that, Joe?
Sure, I heard it. That ain't anything to make you get white as a sheet, is it?
No, I'm just nervous. But that Zeb is a hard guy to fool.
And you don't think you can fool Zeb Abercrombie very long, huh?
Abercrombie, huh? Say, Joe, how did you happen to know his name was Abercrombie?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he told me himself when we were...
That name, Zeb Abercrombie. I knew someone by that name somewhere when I was just a little tyke. It seems that he's someone I knew real well. Zeb Abercrombie.
Once more, the name Zeb Abercrombie strikes fear into the heart of the gangster Vic Morgan. Can it be that there is an unpaid debt of the jungle that remains to be cleared? And what can Ann know of this gruff old prospector? We can look forward to plenty of thrills and nerve-tingling suspense in the next episode of Ann of the Airlanes.
Ann of the Airlanes, Episode 14. One of the many undated, syndicated serials from the 1930s, the early 1930s, here on Radio Journeys. Next week, we'll be presenting a new show, Majestic Master of Mystery. Actually, it's a music show, but it was the pilot for what would later become a mystery serial. This one is dated. It's dated from May 10 of 1932. I'll be telling you more about the history of that program next week. And, of course, we're going to hear 3 more of the serials that we're continuing to go through. Probably it'll be Misadventures of Cy and Elmer, starting the Lost Baby and Dog portion of their serial. Also The Family Doctor, and maybe one more. Now, before I go tonight, here's just one more word about the stream. In addition to trying to present these shows in their chronological order, and in the sequence they were originally scheduled, I'm also presenting them in the formatting that original radio stations used. That means that programs start on the hour, quarter hour, or half hour, just as they always did through the golden age of radio. And I'm even throwing in original radio station IDs for a nice touch. I do think it probably will be the most authentic sounding old-time radio stream on the Internet. All of it focused on the 1930s. You won't hear those great serials of the 1950s, like Dragnet or Gunsmoke, Suspense or Escape, not because I don't like them, but simply because I haven't collected them, and it's not the scope of the collection here at Radio Journeys. So if you want to hear some original 1930s radio programming, then Radio Journey Stream is the source for you. And as you listen, please feel free to send me your comments and suggestions. If you can think of a way to make the stream sound more authentic, please let me know. Also, if you have any material or suggested programs that you would like to contribute to the stream, I'd be more than happy to entertain the possibility. You can always send me an email at radiojourneys@gmail.com. So until next week, everybody, have a very good week. Look forward to seeing you on the stream. Bye-bye now.